Mare me no kapa king.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker, tēnā tātou te whare. Yeah, I don't know how common sense that sounded on the left with me, but I do know that in the time of where Three Waters was a thing, 14 iwi groups and hapu groups come together under Waipunarangi in Te Tai Tokerau and made good and very good decisions. And I know this lot gets concerned about this thing called co-governance, but whatever you decide to call it, it just comes down to some more racist thinking. And and what is also really interesting is that I find it interesting when the member on the left decides to use Maori words like takiwa. No other side of that does he use Maori words in any other way, but suddenly when he wants to damn an idea, he uses our reo, te reo Māori. I don't know whether it's his reo, but certainly he uses it in such an obvious and ridiculous racist way. Man, I would suggest that he reads some more. So here I'm going to go.
Now, just with the racist call, where it pertains to an individual,
yes,
please be careful.
Generalise it?
I'll take it as not pertaining to the individual.
It does not. It's a general and comment to a number of pieces of policy being rammed through in the last little while. So this bill revokes the ability of Māori to maintain equal decision-making power alongside local government. Who in their madness would want that? Well, what do you call that? What else do you call that? We know what it's called, the fact that you might not own up to it, but here we go. The groups that were set up at that time, and it was for such a short time, but you know, Mr. Speaker, we were doing some blinking good things. We were thinking about it in a very whānau and hapu way. We had mokopuna in the centre of all the things that impact on Tai Tokerau, but not just Tai Tokerau, but I can talk about that because I was part of that group and part of the ideas that just reigned and were smart, very mokopuna centric, and we knew what we were doing. Why did we know? We knew better than local governments, actually. Why do we know? Because we walk those areas. We understand all of the waterways. We understand our whenua. We understand our settings better than anybody. But suddenly some smart, I don't know, well, no, not smart, but some blinded-minded thinking person decides that they know better than Maori about Maori land, about Māori whenua, about Māori resources, about Māori mokopuna and Māori children and marae. They think that they know better. What a nutty thing to do. What a dangerous thing to do. It's no different to our Māori wards' ridiculous behaviour that's going on now to say, no, we don't need any of that Maori stuff. We don't know any of that takiwa stuff, like I just heard from the left. We all know what you're saying. You are saying if it's Māori, that means it's treaty, that means it has no place in this coalition. What a dangerous and bad thing to do. You will suffer by your thinking and your decisions. You will suffer by it. Bring on 2026. So, not only this, but by ignoring the role of Māori in the delivery of water services, this House simply passes the challenge on to the next generation. Good on you. Removing these provisions is not progress, it is reform, it is regression, and it is deeply and only racist. Just own up and say it. Just say it. Just like, yeah, okay, we can't help ourselves. We think we know better. We are all New Zealanders. We're not Maoris. We're not Maoris, we're all New Zealanders, which is code for we are all the same, which is really code for we are all that same. Not my same, because if I said we were all the same, I would honour you with all your Māori whakapapa. I would honour you with an 1840 thing that gave you permission to live here. For goodness sake, wake up and read the history. You are only here on the basis of our tupuna's grace and kindness, and you are still here on that basis. Though the bill is...
a lot of yous in there.
Yes.
Please...
limit them?
Find another word.
All right then, I'll generalise it then yet again. All right, that lot. All right, the bill in all its thinking and design, it ignores, it dismisses, it forgets how you get to live here. How non-Māori, how tangata treaty get to live here. How tangata moana get to live here, right? You forget One forgets one's history. I implore you, get the education, understand the grace that Maori and tangata whenua give to all that live here. Mr. Speaker, what an atrocious piece of work. Kia ora tātou.
And just before I call the next speaker, for those on my right who are saying stick to the bill, just remember that the previous speaker did bring the issue up, therefore it became a debating point. Celia, wait, and no comment on the speaker's ruling, please, Mr. McAnulty. No, not fair enough at all. Stand, withdraw and apologise.
I withdraw and apologise.
Thank you.